It's 9 o'clock on a Friday, and it's time for a...
Thea and Craig review show.
Right, it's a Thea and Dad review show, is what we've...
Yep. I was about to say Ryland and Dad review.
No, a Thea and... We'll
I
get
hear
there.
that all the time, so...
Thea and Dad review show. I'm Craig.
Thea and Dad review show. I'm Thea.
And welcome back to another review show right here on...
Magic TV.
She's getting there. She's good. First of all, your first review show went up.
Yes.
And so many people had wonderful things to say.
Hey, yeah, I think that punch in the face works.
No, that definitely doesn't work.
I did it last time.
People said that you were... some people said you were better than Ryland.
Yeah!
And we're filming this just after the Blackpool Magic Convention. Did you have a good time?
Yes, exhausted,
What?
but loved it.
Why were you exhausted? Ryland was on a... Hang
I
on,
was running around
whoa.
all over the place.
Hiding and finding ducks, I seem to remember.
I found some rabbits, 3D printed ducks, and me, Emma, Ryland, Harry, and Maddie are hiding ducks.
Ryland was on the trip.
And we found some balloon dogs. Emma's gonna get some balloon dogs.
Ryland was on the
rabbits.
Tricked Magic stand most of the time.
So
I was
you
on the
were
Penguin booth.
Ryland was on
Tricked.
Tricked. Tom was on Magic TV, and I was off and on Magic TV.
Yes, more off than on because
More
you're...
off than on because it was only my first. But no, I would say my second because I've been on there before.
And didn't you disappear on the final day of Blackpool?
Yes, I disappeared on Sunday just because I didn't go. I didn't disappear.
She left at 7 o'clock in the morning.
At 7 o'clock in the morning, the time I normally wake up, and just made it before the gala show, and we were doing an illusion show. First half and second half, 20 minutes each way, and I did it with Tom. So Tom also
Wasn't it? I was told it was mainly the Thea.
Mainly me.
The Thea show.
We did illusions. Tom did one trick by himself, but no, he didn't do it by himself because I joined in. So it was either I did tricks by myself or we did it together. So Tom didn't do any by himself, except for sport because of the competition.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Because we did a competition and I won, obviously. I made them all hate Tom, love me.
And the reason that I talk about this is because the first review show is going to be something that you actually performed at that show. So we're going to be reviewing 4 items, and the first trick that we're going to be reviewing is one of the things that you actually did at that show. In fact, you do it at every single show.
Which one?
Well, we're going to find out right now. So the first trick we're going to be looking at is available from Tricked Magic, which is Alex Jesson's magic shop, and you know they do some amazing tricks.
Yes.
And the first trick that all of them are amazing. And the first trick we're going to be looking at is one that he has the exclusive rights to sell. It was designed and built by Guy Barrett. Guy obviously creates a lot of the illusions that you use in the Magic and Mischief show. Yep. There's not a is Guy your favourite illusion builder? Because the 3 main illusions that we
I would say so.
Is Guy Barrett, Adam Topham.
Adam Topham.
You know, Adam Topham did Spike Rap and those sort of things.
Yeah, Adam Topham.
And Thomas More.
Thomas More. I had a duck on his stand because he had blue lights behind him. I had a light blue one and it was blending in with the lights, so nobody found it.
So who's your favourite illusion?
I'm pretty sure he's still got it. He's probably kept it or something.
So who's your favourite illusion builder? It's Guy, isn't it?
I don't know.
You're just so nice. But anyway, Guy Barrett built this prop, and I think it's probably one of your favourite tricks in your show. I am, of course, talking about the Silk Caddy.
Oh, the silk one, yeah.
The Silk Caddy, which Thea does not use for silks. She uses it for sponge balls.
Yes, sponge balls.
You use it for sponge balls, and you use it to do a sponge ball routine on stage. We haven't got any here. Focus on this. You use it to make sponge balls appear, but this is the Silk Caddy by Guy Barrett, and as you would expect with Guy, it is a very, very well made prop. Now we're going to see a performance footage of Thea doing this in a second, but first of all, this prop basically has it doesn't have a top. It looks like a box basically. It doesn't have a top. It has a removable base. And the concept behind it is you have silks. Yeah. It has 2 load chambers inside the box. But you could show this box all the way through. You can't see anything in there at all. You can't see that there's anything loaded in there, but you could open up one side, make a silk appear, open up the other side, make a silk appear. And you can very easily open and close the prop at any point that you want to, and show that there are silks in there at any point that you want. That is why it is the best silk caddy on the market. You can get them from Alex Jessen. He's the only place that has them. You don't use it for silks.
I don't use it for silks. What I do
Well, I'm going to let them see the performance footage, and then you can talk about it. And you put this whole routine together yourself, didn't you? Now...
Yeah.
You're going to see some rehearsal footage of this. This is not live performance footage. This is rehearsal footage. There is a small difference between how Thea does this now and how she did it in the rehearsal, but this will give you an idea of, one, what the prop looks like, and two, how Thea's using it. So let's have a look at that right now. Now, the difference between that rehearsal footage and how you do it now is you used a bowl from Ryland's.
Yes, I used a bowl, but now if you saw how I have a small wine glass, that one's like won't break because it's made out of plastic. But I've got
It's actually a Henry Harriers cube.
Yeah,
one.
I've got a massive one, literally humongous, that I use now. It's made of glass, and I feel like I'm gonna drop it now.
You haven't yet, though, have you?
No, I've only put it big massive wine glass in one show, which was Sunday.
Yeah. Well, we only just got it for you. So
Yeah.
tell us about the prop. Is it any good? Tell us about the routine.
Okay.
Because obviously you had the bright idea to put sponge balls in there. I think that was Tom's idea, and then you came up with the routine.
Yeah, so Tom came up with the idea of putting sponge balls in there, and then you told me, and then I thought, well, obviously one side fits more in, so I put more in that side than that. So I had the 4 on my fingers. I show them. And then, if you notice, when I start vanishing, the music starts kicking, and then I start vanishing them.
You use a savant to vanish them, don't you?
Yes, and then I make them appear. Well, one side I've got 8 in, the other side has got 20, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So the one with 8 in, I open that, and then I make the 4 appear. But then, like you saw, I showed them again. When I did it the second time, I did it one by one, and I don't know if I did it then, but the last one, because some people think, oh, it's you put it in there. With the last one, then I make it disappear, show the box, and then make it appear, and that shows that I'm not actually putting it in the box straight away. And when I did the show on Sunday, it was for Rainbows, Brownies, and Guild Guides. I had sleeves.
It was like 200. It's like the big 100-year
so I finished
celebration.
a little bit late because I had to pull my sleeves up to show that it's not up my sleeves. So yeah, and then I act really, really confused. I show it, and then I open the second one, which has 20, and I looked really confused. And when I grab in, you might see me lean forwards because I'm grabbing some out of the other one, putting it inside whilst I'm grabbing out the others, then doing that till it's all gone. And what I do now is I've got a bigger one, and I just I haven't decided yet. I either produce it out of the box, or I grab what I did on Sunday because Tom thought this was a good idea. I grab forwards and make it appear.
Okay.
I asked Tom, should I do that? And then he thought, yeah, why not?
Okay. So let me ask you about the prop.
Yeah.
Is it well made?
Well made, definitely. Amazing.
How easy is it to open and close?
Really, really easy.
Mm?
Really easy. Really easy.
Okay.
It's not I can't do this. It's boom.
And why do you not use the bottom?
I don't use the bottom because it kind of gets in the way. Because what I do, as you saw, I had the 4 sponge balls without the bottom in there. I show the wine glass, and then I pick the 4 sponge balls up. I put them in between my fingers, and then show them like that. Put them inside there, and then when the music starts, and then I show the box. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But if I show the box, I would have to take the bottom off. So I just prefer it where I can get straight into the trick without going. Take the bottom off, throw it on the floor, and then show the box, which we were gonna do. But then I thought, why don't we just go straight into showing the box?
Mm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, obviously you haven't seen the tutorial for this, but I did the tutorial for this for Alex.
Yeah.
And there's lots and lots and lots of different things you can do with it. I went through about 4 or 5 different routines. I never had the idea of using sponge balls. That was you and Tom. That was a really... Yeah. I feel that the routine that you do, it feels a little bit like cylinder and coins, but with balls and a big box. It's really good. If you want something, what's nice about it is you can literally show the box empty, and then you can go boom, and you can produce anything that you want out of there that'll fit in the load chamber. But it looks empty. It really does. Yeah, I love this. What are you going to give it? Bearing in mind you do it in every show.
You do yours first because I'm not.
No, I'm going to give this 98%. I think this
98.
I think this is amazing.
Come
more into the centre of the screen. You're going off the edge.
I'm going to say 100 and an uneven number. Let's go for 105.
105.
It's very good. I do it in every trick. It's nice and easy to open. There's a million things that's good. I can't think of a single thing that's bad except for can't think of a single thing that I don't like.
There you go.
Can't think of something I don't like.
105% from Thea.
105.
We're going to move on. We're going to move on with another trick. Should we move on with another trick?
Yeah. Which one should we go for?
Well, they're about to find out. Okay, so from a stage trick, we've got we're now transitioning onto a close-up trick, and this is Unlucky by Nikolas Mavresis.
Unlucky, isn't that the one where
you got the different charms?
Oh yeah,
you got the cards,
and then you have a free tap water in the end.
Well, don't tell them the kicker. Let's everyone have a look at it first.
No, that's what you got.
I know. Well, let's let everyone have a look at it. Okay.
It was so funny.
This is by Nikolas Mavresis. This is a performance of Thea performing for me. Unlucky.
Hi, my name's Thea. I've got my dad behind the camera. Say hi.
Hello.
Right. At least you're not being silly this time.
I'm trying to be sensible for you.
That's good. Right. Here, I've got some cards, and I'm going to give you a chance to win some stuff. They're all really good things.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
All I want you to do is shuffle them.
Shuffle them?
Yeah, shuffle what you want
to. Oh, in any order?
In any order.
I'm having to do this one-handed because obviously I'm filming this for you as well. How long do you have to shuffle for?
Till you want to stop.
I'm happy.
Yeah, you're happy?
Yep.
Right. Now, you could have won. Right, you want the diamond, yeah? You want the diamond?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, yeah. No changing now. Don't walk home and don't say to people, I've forced you that.
No, I shuffled. I could have had any one. I'm happy with the diamond, yes.
You're happy with that. Now, you could have won a 5,000 shopping experience with a personal stylist.
I would have loved that. That would have been a good prize.
A 800 couples spa and massage.
More for your mum than for me, but I'd be happy with the drinking part of that.
3,000 penthouse suite upgrade.
Well, it's not suite, it's a suite.
Well, suite.
Yes, I would like that to get a night off from you.
Hey, you could have won 1,009-course dinner at a chef's table.
I don't think I could handle a 9-course dinner.
Well,
but any of those prizes would have been sick here.
Those are really good. Now, the diamond, you're really lucky because this one is better than all of those.
Really?
Really, yeah.
I'm excited.
You won a free tap water with no ice.
What? How is that fair?
I'll get you after the video.
I don't want a free tap water.
Now, do you know where you got that?
Because I suck?
No, because of luck.
Well, I don't feel very lucky.
L spells U C and K.
What?
Which spells luck.
That's really cool.
And you got a free tap water with no ice.
Shut up. I hate you. So, that is Unlucky. This is available through Murphy's Magic, so therefore you can get it from every single magic shop around the world. And effectively, it's a little packet trick. It comes with a few cards. It's got a very interesting hook right from the very beginning because you bring these cards out and you tell the audience that you're going to show them, something with some charms, cards that have got charms on them. What's nice about it is... So, first of all, I have to say, you didn't watch the tutorial. I learnt this and then taught it you.
Yeah, well, that's not normally what you do.
No, normally we do it together. We look at it together. But this one, I watched it. It was a very quick tutorial. I've got to say, I love Nikolas Mavresis. I also love John Carey. I think John Carey is one of the greatest creators of the modern era. However, John was assisting Nikolas on the tutorial. And he kept butting in, and I really wanted to hear from Nikolas, and John kept going and kind of butting in a little bit, and I wish it had just been Nikolas, to be honest, but nothing against John. I think John's amazing, but it was a bit irritating. But in terms of the actual trick itself, It's very easy to do, so it wasn't really much of a tutorial. And what I like about it is there's multiple. It's almost like a bank night effect in that, but they don't realize it's a bank night effect because they're mixing up these, these cards as much as they want to, and then they're picking one and it gets put to one side, and then the rest of the cards are laid out on the table, and then there's multiple climaxes, isn't there? So first of all, you've got that kind of bank night effect where they could have won all these wonderful prizes and they end up winning a tap water.
Yeah, it's so
That's why you love
like,
this trick.
I love seeing their faces when they're when they win a free tap water. They're like, "Whoa." I did it on my brother, and he was like, "Where's my free tap water?" This is just. And I was like, "Never mind. Okay, I won't give it."
But also, you've got that wonderful kicker as well with that snaps, charms, deck star reveal, where the remaining symbols are in the order that spells out the word luck, which I thought was really nice as well. You told me that you want to carry this around everywhere, and this is a fun thing for you to carry around. Do you want to tell everyone what you think of it?
I think it's really good. Thing is, when you ask them, it's really funny to see their answers. Like, what did you say? It was something like.
What do you mean?
When I said, why do you think you got that?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I think I said something like, I'm obviously suck or something.
Yeah, you said because I suck, and then it's really funny. Like, it's really funny to see what their answers are, because they mostly get it wrong because they won't guess the word. They won't say the word luck most of the time, and their faces when they get a free tap water, when they could have won that amazing things. And yeah, I think it's really good. But I like saying that it's better than all those four, because then they're like, yeah, what is it? And it gets them really excited. And then they actually find out that it's not better. And and it's in like a funny way. Oh, well, it's not. It's not better, is it?
No. There's a bit of equivoke with it, which is fine. You as long as you're aware that that's happening, there's a bit of equivoke. You'd never done equivoke before, had you?
Yeah, and then after that video, you actually told me.
Yeah, and then I showed you
how to do it.
And now you can do it right now. Yeah, it's John Carey is a very, 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 very knowledgeable expert at equivoke. It was great to have him on the tutorial for that, to be honest. But there's nothing else to say about it. I'll be honest with you, T. Yeah. As much as I like this, and I do like this, I don't think I would do it. I don't think it's the sort of thing.
Well, it isn't your sort of trick. It's my sort of trick.
Yeah, it's definitely the sort of thing that you would do. I can appreciate, this is typical Nikolas Mavresis. He comes up with very, very simple concepts. Nothing difficult at all. Very, very easy to do. That really allows you to focus on presentation. And that, but also has a magical payoff, and that's what we have here. I like it. I'm not going to do it, which is why I'm going to give it 79%, but I think it's really good. 79% is the highest mark we can give something if we're not going to do it. And that's kind of how me and Ryland did it. You don't have to do the same rule.
I think
that's
should be 80.
Okay,
I think the highest should be 80, so you should give it 80.
I'm giving it 80% because I always do what my daughter tells me.
Yay!
So 80%, what are you giving it, T?
Don't know why. 97?
97. And has it become a walk around piece for you? Is it going?
Yes. Next time I do close up, I think I'm gonna. Well, next time I do close up, I'm probably gonna do that one.
Sick. 79% from Little T here. So that's
79.
Sorry.
97.
97.
You said 80. Was gonna say
97. Are you sure you don't want 96? 6, 7. Let's move on. So next up, we have. I'm loving that you're on the review show as well as Ryland now, because
I want to take over all his review shows.
I don't think you'll be too happy with that one, but I'm loving this because I don't have to learn anything anymore.
I'll say to him tomorrow, "Hey, Rye, I'm doing all the review shows Dad said." He'll be like, "No."
No, he wouldn't like that unless you said it would give him more time to snog Maddie. He might go for it.
Yes, that he might go for that.
Did
you realise how much they hold hands?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Quite a lot. Tom didn't even realise that. I think he's blind at this rate.
Next up, we have a good. I have a lot of respect for the creator of this next trick.
Is it the which one?
Wild Chips.
Yeah, Wild Chips. I was thinking that one.
Joel Anthony,
Joel.
who is a very, very, very good creator, and has released some very, very strong magic over the years. This is the first Joel Anthony trick that I think you've seen.
Yeah.
And this is Wild Chips. Now,
Wild Chips.
there is a lot you can do with this set. And what I love is how much care and attention that Joel has gone into this. So you get, everything is in like this little tub, isn't it? It's like this little tub.
Little tub,
And
and
you
then into a little bag.
You get a little bag that's really nice quality. It's not your normal suede bag, little sort of cloth bag. It's a really nice bag, and inside you have got a ton of chips. And Joel goes through multiple different routines, multiple different moves to do the various different routines, and there's a lot that he covers. He covers an awful lot in a very short period of time. And I am going to start off by showing you a performance of Thea doing the main routine. So this is the main routine. Now, it's worth noting that there's one particular move that Joel does where he kind of holds it off the edge of the chip, and when it drops... I
find that a little bit hard. So, yeah.
Yeah, right. Thea couldn't make that look as good as she wanted it to. But this is there's something to learn from this, and this is something that you need to learn too. And I think you've learned it really well at this point, which is when you look at a magic trick, and you learn a magic trick, if there's something in there, if there's a move in there, or there's an idea in there, and you like the trick, but there's a move that you can't maybe do, you just come up with your own way of doing it.
Yeah.
And that's what you've done here, and that's really good.
We've just done which one now? Just put it in your hand and then
which is
4
fine.
times.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You work out your best way of doing it. You make it your own, right?
Yeah.
So let's have a look at Thea's performance of Wild Chips. This actually took place in our... this took place in you filmed this in the apartment, didn't you? That we stayed at in Blackpool. Yeah. On that big sofa.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Let's have a look at that.
Today I'm going to show you how magicians cheat in magic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they do cheat. Here I've got 100 poker and a 50. Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of poker chips there.
So then I can show you how magicians cheat in poker.
Okay.
And here, inside the bag, if I can get them out, they're hard to get out. 4 poker chips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blank on each side. If you want to have a look at these.
Yes, because I do not trust you.
You do not trust me, really, now.
No, I don't.
Take your time. Take your time. As you want.
You good?
Yeah?
Yep, they're good. You
good? Now, in case you still don't trust me, here are these poker chips.
Yep, that's cool.
Yep. Perfect. Take this poker chip, put it here. Take this poker chip, put it here. This poker chip, put it here. Put this poker chip right here. Now, I'm going to take this poker chip, put it like this, and then hopefully...
What?
Now, in case you didn't see it, I am going to do it one more time, but show you how I did it.
Really?
I put the blank one in
Yeah.
the palm,
See that?
put the 50
Yeah.
on top of the blank, close my fingers, turn my hand over,
Right.
snap, turns into the 50, snap again, turn my hand over, turns into 50.
That's crazy.
Do you want me to do it one last time?
You can make a fortune going to a casino with your skills.
Do you want me to
Do
do
you
it
reckon
one
I could
last
dress
time?
you up so you look like
No.
25
Do you
years
want
old?
me to do
30 years
no.
old.
Do
We'll
you
put a
want
fake
me...
beard
no.
on you.
Do you want me to do it
Yes.
one last time?
I'm telling you, this is how we make
Right.
money.
This time I am actually going to show you.
Okay. I'm beginning to think you won't.
The blank one
Yes.
goes onto the palm.
Got it.
You put the 50 on top, you close your fingers, you turn your hand over,
Yeah.
you snap,
Right.
you pull this one out, turns into 50, you snap again, turn your hand over, turns into 50.
This is mental.
But do you know what happens when you do it with 100?
Does it turn into 100?
Sort of. Look, you do it like this. Put your hand in, like that, that. Snap. Take it out. But the outside doesn't turn red.
What? Oh, well, we couldn't get away with that in a casino. Right, here's the plan. We're going to go to a casino. You're going to dress up so you look like a 35-year-old man.
Just turn the camera off because I've had enough of you.
Are we? Go on. See, you've annoyed your mum now. So that was a really good performance there. A really, really good performance. Do you want to talk to me about this trick? What you think of it? What you get?
I think it's really good. I haven't got much to say except from that move. I would say is hard. As you know, like some moves people find hard, some moves people find easy. It took me a while to learn, but yeah, it's really good. I haven't got much to say.
You haven't got much to say. What I like about this is that you get lots of different options. So you got lots of different chips.
Yeah.
You've got this reminds me a little bit of like Presto Printo by Daryl, but with chips. It reminds me a little bit of Wild Card, but with chips.
Yeah.
And I love Magic with poker chips. I mean, me and Ryland are currently working on Magic with poker chips right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
He keeps showing me Magic with poker chips.
Yes. He was doing that today when I was practicing my ribbon.
Your ribbon dancing. Thea's learning ribbon dancing.
For one of the tricks, I come on with a ribbon and I have to dance with it for 30 seconds, and then I have to and then I have to do the trick and then dance with the ribbon all the way through.
Yeah, but you like dancing.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, well, sort of.
Once
when I was doing
you took dance
lessons, still not that into it anymore.
No, but stick a little bit of dancing in full illusion.
Taught me
Yeah.
how to do it.
Yeah, that blew me away that your mom knew how to do ribbon dancing.
She was like, do this swirly thing. It was so hard, and then I finally got it down, and I started with that walking on.
Anyway, we're getting distracted now. This is meant to be about wild chips, and we're talking about ribbon dancing.
No, we're not.
Here we are. We just did. Wild chips. I like the fact that it comes with lots of different chips and you've got lots of different options. So you can do like the main routine, which you saw Thea do. And, if you struggle with one particular move like Thea does, you can substitute other moves and then you can work on those moves over time. But it's very, very practical that he talks about, Joel always thinks about how to actually perform this from a commercial point of view, and it's very, very commercial. It really is. It packs more. It's all in a little bag. You will need a close-up pad. Not a close-up pad, sorry. You will need a table. You don't need a close-up pad, but you will need a table, but it doesn't take up too much table space. It's an almost instant reset. The way he's structured it, depending on the routine, there's some routines where things are examinable at the end. This particular routine that Thea did, you can examine them at the beginning, but they're not as examinable at the end. But it very much depends. There's lots of different options. I would do this. I would definitely do this. This is right in my wheelhouse. Because I love coin magic, and this reminds me a bit of coin magic, but with chips.
I've never really done coin magic.
You need to learn, because you'd be really good at it, because you're good at sponge balls. And the hardest...
vanishes. Be honest now, whose vanish do you think is better, Ryland's or mine?
Oh, you can tell him.
Huh? No, I won't. Take a promise.
You've got a better vanish of a sponge ball. But he's got a better vanish of a coin because he does all of the coin manipulation.
Yeah, but I haven't learned coins yet.
Yeah,
they're just so like soft that I can,
I'm going to give this 95%. I could definitely see myself doing this. Would you do this? Is this a you trick? I'm not sure it is.
No, not really. I wouldn't do it, so I'm going to go for 80.
80%. So it's 80% from Thea, 95% from me. I think this is brilliant. If you want a really commercial trick and you want something that's different, that has coin magic-esque qualities, but without doing coin magic that everyone can relate to, this is worth its weight in gold. 95% from me, 80% from Thea, and we're now going to finish off with one final trick.
Yep.
So the final review that we're going to be looking at today is
Fright Night.
Fright Night by Dave Forrest and Full 52 Productions.
Yep.
So Fright Night is effectively a way of bringing out some movie posters of scary movies, and having somebody pick one and being able to tell ahead of time that you knew which one they picked.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to show you a performance of this first of all. This is Thea performing this to camera, to me, or one of us, I can't remember. And then, it was it to me. And then after the performance, then we'll talk about what we think.
Here I've got an envelope with loads and loads of different films. Now, I'm only 10 because they are so scary I haven't watched them. You've got the Texas
Chainsaw Massacre. It's a brilliant film.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, Jason Voorhees, I think it is. Yeah.
Hellraiser.
That's Pinhead.
You've got Halloween.
No, I can't remember.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
And
Scary film.
And last one, you've got a Nightmare.
No, it's actually Nightmare Before. It's Nightmare on Elm Street. That is Freddy Krueger. He is terrifying.
Now, of course, I haven't actually watched them all because I am 10.
Although, Thea, you may be 10, but you've seen Stranger Things.
Well, that is true.
And Freddy's.
Freddy's.
And Last Night at Freddy's or whatever it is. Yeah. So you have seen some horror films?
Yes. But my brother and dad have watched them all.
Yes, that's true.
Thing is, I think I know which one you're going to pick.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Because I'm not going to pick the one that I'd normally pick. I'm not going to pick my favourite. I'm going to pick one that I don't think you'll know.
Okay, then.
You want me to pick one?
Yeah.
I think...
Okay, yeah.
I think I'm going to go for Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, this one.
You wouldn't have known that, yeah.
You think Hellraiser?
Hellraiser.
I'll push it forward so you know you picked that one.
Yeah.
So, I knew you'll pick Hellraiser.
Don't lie. Don't lie. No, you're lying.
No,
don't lie.
on the back of this envelope, it says, you will choose Hellraiser.
What?
And that's magic.
So certain things that we need to think of here. First of all, I think Dave's very open and honest in the ad copy when he talks about this. This is a multiple out system. So bear that in mind. It's a multiple out. Generally, as a rule, with multiple outs, there are better multiple outs than others. All of the outs in this particular routine are actually quite strong, but it is a multiple out system. That's something that's really important for you to know. If you are going to use the outs exactly the same as Dave uses them, it is better to have a phone with you. Because the phone is going to be coming into play as part of the system. And you get all of those digital assets, you need something to put onto your phone, and you will get that thing from the website. So you can download it from his website, and then you can put it onto your phone relatively easily. But you are going to need a phone if you're going to do the routine that Dave wants you to do. When you did that performance, you had the phone put to one side.
Yes.
And, in the particular out that Thea had, she didn't need the phone. Horror movies are always an interesting hook line. Obviously you're 10, but you've watched quite a lot of horror movies, but not some of the classic ones like that.
No, I don't recognise the things. Like, name a scary one that I've watched.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
1 and 2. Name another.
Stranger Things.
Another? Is there another?
I can't remember. You've watched a few scary movies over the years.
Scary movies.
I can't think of all of them.
I can't think.
But
normally I can't think of their names.
There is something to bear in mind, is that Alakazam also have a horror film themed multiple out trick that was based on a trick by Andy Nyman. So Andy Nyman had a trick out. I can't remember what the name of it was. Killer Elite, I want to say, but I might be wrong. And it was a multiple out system based on famous serial killers from films. And then Alakazam brought a different version of that out, using the same sort of principle, the same technology. The outs were the same, but the outs, same outs, but to do with horror characters, and that was posters of films as well. And somebody picked one and they had a multiple out, and you're able to know which one it was ahead of time. I bring that up because if you like the idea of doing this, but you don't want to use a phone, because obviously, please remember, a phone is used in Dave's routine, then Alakazam have got something out that is effectively very, very similar, but their out system is not using a phone. From memory, it's all self-contained in an envelope or a little wallet. So that's something to bear in mind. But in terms of this particular routine, it's good. I mean, I don't know if you do this. When I've seen you do close-up, you're doing like, how does Tom describe it? It's like you're having a party. You do stuff that's like fun. You do sponge balls.
I love doing the fun things.
You do the Baby Book by John Morton, don't you?
Yeah, I do the Baby Book.
And that sort of thing. What you don't do...
The ones that are like fun, I'm having a party.
I don't think right, let's sit down and talk about your favourite horror movie.
Yeah, that isn't my style, but it's a really nice one. If I would do it, I'll probably give it more than 80, but as I don't do it, then
What we need is Dave Forrest to step up to the plate and make one based on Disney films.
Yes!
There you go.
One about Disney films.
With
That'll be one of mine. Instead of horror films, how about that same trick but Disney ones?
And make it
Not as scary, like, I'm having a party sort
and
of thing.
make it about princesses in Disney films.
Why not?
Even better.
Even better. Then I'll do it. Then I'll give it like over 100. If you make that one, I'll give it over 100.
So, Dave, you've lost the 10-year-old girl market with this trick, I'm afraid. I like it. I wouldn't do it. I think it's clever. I'm going to give it 70%. I wouldn't do it. And the reason I wouldn't do it, I actually prefer the Alakazam one. Because I've got a ton of stuff that I use my phone for. I don't want to bring my phone into play unless I have to. The Alakazam one is effectively the same trick, but everything's self-contained in a little wallet thing.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do it. But I there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
You've just seen the performance. If you want to be able to do what Thea did, then you're not going to be disappointed. 70% from me. What about you?
If it was not horror and it was films, and if it was like Disney films, then I would put it like way over hundreds. But this one, I won't do it, and just because it's horror, I do the fun ones.
Mm.
So I would say not 78.
78%. So 78% from 78% from Thea, 70% from me. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good trick. It's just not for us.
Not for us.
Let's wrap it up. So Thea.
Yeah.
This is when Ryland normally hits me, but you're a nice little girl.
I've got.
Oh, you're lovely.
Let's put your glasses. Wait.
Your daddy's little princess, right? Thank you once again for joining us on
Hang on,
Magic.
we need to figure out what we do at the end.
Well, I'm just about to tell you. We can tell everyone thank you for coming.
How about that?
No. Don't start. You're such a little badass. No more punching. No more punching, please. This is a professional show. I'll get Ryland to do all the review shows. Ow.
Take the glasses off.
No. Come on, seriously, let's wrap this up. Thank you once again for joining us on Magic TV. We really appreciate it. I'm not going to punch myself either now. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, we're going to be back again very, very soon. It's a bit of a lottery. You don't know who you're going to get on a Friday. It could be Thea. It could be Ryland.
Yeah.
How about we do a Thea and Ryland review show? That would
No.
That would be a bloodbath.
Yes, it would be. He'll be like, no, that is not how it's going. No, we're doing this, not that, no, yep, we're doing this. And I'll be like, no, we're not, this is how we normally do it.
Outside of that, thank you once again for joining us. We will be back again very, very soon, right here. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. You can also join the Netrix, which is my online streaming platform, by going to thenetrix.com. I will see you again. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Craig.
I'm Thea.
We'll see you again. Bye, everyone.
Bye. But before we go, we do need to figure out what we do at the end. Maybe punch him in the face. That's a good idea.
But you can work it out for next week, but it does not involve punching your dad.
Smash your glasses.
Bye, everyone.